Lewis Hart for The Ring magazine. Always a pleasure to be joined with Andy Lee, fresh from New York, now in London, head of Oleksandr Usyk against Daniel Dubois. How's things, mate?
Things are good, thank you.
Good to hear, good to hear. Obviously here today for Oleksandr Usyk against Daniel Dubois. So it's a bit of a scouting mission for you, would you say?
I'm just here to watch the fights, enjoy the fights for once. Yeah, I'm a fight fan first and foremost. I want to watch all these fights from the first one to the last one.
For something like this though, like how much would you enjoy it, or how much are you looking at it saying like, right, like this? Because obviously you know Parker potentially could be in line for the winner. So are you enjoying it, but also having a close eye as well? Would you say on that?
Yeah, it's one thing to see a fight on TV, but it's different when you see it in the flesh, up close. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the fight.
Obviously, you know, just touching on Parker there and sort of lesser on the fight. A lot of people sort of make opinions to him saying, look, he deserves the world title shot. And a lot of people sort of talking about him getting stitched up with not getting it. Like, how would you view it? Do you sort of see it as a bit of an injustice of him not getting a world title shot already?
Well, he's mandatory now, so it is only a matter of time. And it's not uncommon that you fight twice a year as a top heavyweight. So as long as he fights by the end of the year, then he's right on course. But he deserves the world title fight, and I don't really want to detain any other fights than the world title fight.
Do you have a preference rather than Usyk or Dubois? Really, or does it not matter?
They both bring different challenges.
Okay, interesting. I did want to ask about Hamzah Sheeraz as well. Impressive knockout against Hamzah Berlanga. Just a week on reflecting on what was a special night in New York.
It was a special 2 weeks. We had a wonderful time there. We had a wonderful 8 weeks in Ireland training. Well, 6 weeks in Ireland, 2 weeks in New York. It was an easy job for me. It's a pleasure to train. He's got a great team around him. Everyone knows their roles and does their job to the highest order. So it was an easy job. Just all I had to do was focus on training him and getting him right, and he was right, and he was fantastic on the night. And what can I say? Like, he's putting his name right in there now with the biggest attractions in boxing.
Do you like Canelo next? The idea of Canelo next?
You can't say no to that fight, no matter who you are, because if you're a fighter, the goal is to fight the best. As a coach, you want to fight the best. He's the greatest fighter of this generation, definitely, Canelo. So the opportunity to fight him would be too good to turn down.
I wanted to ask, Hamzah spoke about a training session, or the 12 rounds of sparring he'd done.
You were there?
And then I was there for it. And obviously the video that Mo captured of you saying the fight is won that day.
Yeah.
And obviously that was a hard session. To see that and see the work that you put in, was it, I guess, a special moment knowing that, look, obviously there's the knockout, but all the sort of 12 weeks is really what leads to that great moment, would you say?
What had happened was, I'll tell you the story behind it, is that he sparred 12 rounds that day. And it was very hard going, yeah. 3 different sparring partners.
I was watching, yeah. Do you know what I mean? I was there.
I sat down with him after the spar and I said, we were due to do a session that night. I said, just come to the gym and we'll just do a general weight session, me and you, go through it together, talk, spend a lot of time talking with him, and we'll just have a nice, easy session, and we'll recover for the next day. But I had a test and I had a plan. When he got to the gym, I had this leg circuit set up that I got from Adam Booth. And this leg circuit is grueling. And he arrived and he said, "What's this?" And it was, I said, "Today's the day you win the fight." He looked at me and said, "Let's go." So it was a test to see, when you're prepared for an easy day and all of a sudden you've got a hard day, where's your head going to be and how are you going to manage it? And he managed it, he flew it, his numbers got better as the rounds went on. So I got to thank Adam Booth for giving me that leg circuit. Well, I stole it from him. And yeah, it was a great day. And those sessions, they strengthen your resolve. They're the days you win the fight, as I said, because you've been through it, you put yourself through the ringer, and you deserved victory.
Before I do let you go, Andy, and I wanted to give you a chance, I guess, sort of shut down obviously ridiculous rumours coming out from last Saturday from Team Berlanga about the hand wraps. Obviously I was there to see Team Berlanga in the dressing room, Commissioner in the dressing room. From your point of view, sort of this ridiculous sort of claims that come out from their side.
Yeah, it's not even worth talking about because I don't want to dignify it, and I shouldn't have replied, but sometimes you got to defend yourself. Listen, everyone knows how it is in New York when you go there. If you don't know, then you don't know about boxing. So it's a non-story.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Andy. Always good to speak to you, mate.
Lewis.
Take care, mate. Top man.